I mentioned earlier on in this course that Flash is primarily a vector-based program. Because of this, our ability to work on the pixels of a bitmap image is limited somewhat. I'll grab the free transform tool to demonstrate this. We can scale and skew in pretty much the same way as we can do with movie clips, but unfortunately we can't apply things like distort or envelope. Have a look down here in the options area and you can see that they're grayed out. Flash just won't let us do it. We do, however, have a few things that we can do with bitmap graphics, and that's what we're going to cover in the next few lessons. Before we can do any of this, though, we have to break the bitmap apart. I'll undo, and we do this by selecting the bitmap and choosing Modify and Break Apart. Once we do this, we can see the standard Flash selection pattern on the bitmap surface, and it almost looks like a rectangle with a bitmap fill. And in actual fact, it is. Using the Selection tool, deselect this and try dragging a corner away. It does everything that a bitmap-filled rectangle does, and the Properties panel confirms this as a simple rectangle with a bitmap fill. Of course, we could have just drawn the shape and then filled it with a bitmap, but at least this way we can quickly create the object exactly the same size as the bitmap. So now we can do things like use the lasso tool and magic wand to select and modify areas of this bitmap. Just keep in mind, though, that we are still limited in the things we can do to this. I'll just undo this, bring it back, and grab the free transform tool again. If we select this again, this time the distort and envelope modifiers are back again, but sadly, all we can do to this using these is change the outside shape of the object. We don't alter the actual pixels. Okay, let's move on to the next lesson and we'll have a look at tracing bitmaps.